Hi, Courtney. Hey, how are you? Says Courtney. I am top notch. Doot, doot, doot. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, I think I am officially ready to begin. Hello everyone, I am Nat Your Average Nerd, and I am not your average nerd. I know that last time in my other live stream I mentioned that I would be finishing up another drawing that I had of one of my OC fusion types called Empress Inkheart. I do still plan on finishing it. I left it so that I could, but right now I actually have a commission tonight, and it is by one of my former Starbucks girls. Her name is Ellie. She's super duper cool. So she asked me to draw a character that she did not have a previous drawing of, so I'm kind of freelancing it for her. But she gave me some ideas, gave me a physical description and everything, and I'm going to do the best I can to bring it to life. I wrote so small not even I can read it. Here. That's how small my writing is now. Not that I'm upset about it, but maybe I should have planned for that better. Oops. So, like I said, she wanted a female rogue elf, sort of loosely based on herself, from what I understood, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started based on what she told me about. She did say she wanted it cross-armed, so that's what I'm going for. Hi, Beansy Dad, welcome aboard. She's got that sick armor, which is kind of fun. Girl, what's up? Beansy Dad asks, is this one of your original characters? No, actually, funny enough, now that Ellie is here, she might be able to tell you a little bit more than me in this chat group, but for now, she gave me a character. I believe it's a Dungeons and Dragons, is that right? D&D character, rogue female elf with no previous drawing already attributed to it, so I'm just kind of, freelancing it on my own. But that's okay, because sometimes it's actually really fun to be a concept artist for 5 seconds and have to, design something based on one's description. And that is actually the role of a concept artist, by the way. It's to take what others have said and what others have designed in writing, and to try to, put it onto the page, make it a visual representation. So this is a challenge for me that I'm not used to, and I appreciate it, which is why I was so happy to accept. I have some other pictures as inspiration. I told her to put her own twist on it. Yes, Elle did do that for me, and I appreciated it. So I'm using, you can't see it right now, but just to that side of me is my reference of the armor. I'm kind of like making a simplified version of it, but I'm still gonna keep as true to it as I can, because I did think it's kind of cool looking. Also, sorry if I sound at all like I'm still a little bit congested or anything. I was sick this weekend. Yeah, c'est la vie. I managed to get over it very quickly. So normally I know a common cold lasts people like a week or 8 days or something. I managed to kick it in about 4 days because I refused to be sick for too long. I'm like, no! You get out of my body, you disgusting pathogen. And that's the story of how I get over being sick. L-Girl says, also, if on one hip she had her daggers and on the other is a simple pouch or satchel, that would be cool. Defo. Midnight's Bloom's in the house! Sup! And Deadland's Queen just joined me! What's up, you guys? Hi! I love you guys. Also, Beansy Dad says, I think my cough is going away. Dude, I'm so sorry that you're sick too. I feel that with my actual heart, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, because that sucks! But, guess what? We're getting over it together. Power team. So yeah, illness can just, suck it. Boy, I really messed up on these braids. I'm not going to worry about the braid right now. I'm going to focus on that some other way. way, some other time, but not right this second. Also, sorry if I sound at all like I'm still a little bit congested or anything. I was sick this weekend. Yeah, c'est la vie. I managed to get over it very quickly. So normally I know a common cold lasts people like a week or 8 days or something. I have some other pictures as inspiration. I told her to put her own twist on it. Yes, Elle did do that for me, and I appreciated it. So I'm using my reference of the armor. I'm kind of like making a simplified version of it. but I'm still gonna, keep as true to it as I can, because I did think it's kind of cool looking. Deadland says, yo, I have cinnamon rolls. What? Girl, share them. You guys share those. It's terrible and I'm proud. Share. I want precious cinnamon buns in my chat right now. Give me those buns. Those sweet, savory buns. I know it's super small and you can't see it right now. I will zoom in to show the details in a bit. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is like mega windy outside. It's kind of awesome. Not gonna lie, I love it. Finger guns, ayy. Icing on the cake, am I right? Adam bump. And Christina's here. Hi. I did the trash run today and I almost lost my hat several times, says Ellie. Oh my god. 100% remember doing that. Oh man, that's awesome. I mean, I kind of do miss the trash runs in a weird way from Starbucks, only because at Warner Brothers you had to go all the way around the building and everything, and it was like the perfect getaway from everyone else. Not that I wanted to get away from everybody else, but you know, sometimes you just feel like channeling that awesome Thompson Twins song, Breakaway, and that was pretty much my life there. I just can't get away. No matter what I try, I just can't get away. I just can't find a peace of mind. Anyway, I just can't break away. No! You guys should look it up. It's a great song. Your puns are baked to perfection. Oh my gosh. Midnight. You just roasted this chat right now. Oh my god, I love it. That was intense. Your singing gets better and better. You guys are killing me with these puns. I love it. Is this Cooking Wars right now? I love my chat group. You guys are the best. Christina, that pointy comment just reminded me of that one song from SpongeBob. It's in a little bit of a more modern episode, but I actually thought it was pretty funny because it's so bad that it's funny. But Patrick writes a song in one episode, and SpongeBob is like, I don't really know if this is a good idea, and Patrick's is like, nonsense, it's great, it'll be a hit in no time. Sure enough, not only did it kill the band who had to perform it, but when they listened to it, it's literally the most annoying song on the face of the earth. And I thought it was the funniest thing, because it's like, this song is over, except for this part. Pointy, pointy, pointy. And I'm like, what is happening? Want a reference for the bow, says L. You know what? I can look one up, because I'm a smart cookie and I know how to do that. But in the meantime, I know what the basic shape of a bow looks like, so I'm gonna draw a little shapey-do, like so. It's super faint, I know, but I know the general shape of a bow, so I'm gonna kind of put that in there. I don't want to block the raven pendant and the braid. I don't know, how do you feel about like a tunic or something? Could be attached to her back, not slung over her shoulder. You know, I like that idea better. So, you know, just casually ignore the horrific lines I drew. It's fine. What do you think? Like, skirt, loincloth, just pants? How you feeling? Curly Zero! Hey, dude, what's up? Welcome to my stream. I appreciate that you came over. Pants. I am on it. This looks really good, Nat Chan. Thank you, Donut Cakes. I appreciate that. Nice skinny pants. Yeah. Oh, and she should have pockets. She's the elf that gets it done. Donut Cakes asks, why do the Has Been Hotel characters have such great hair, though? I don't know, but I want to know. I'm with you on that. That is, like, my favorite thing. Ugh. I'm so tempted to add, like, little bits of hair or something up here, but at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, distract from what I'm doing. Christina says, pockets! Dude, same. Especially when you have pockets in dresses and stuff, I'm like, oh. That's like the magical realm of mystery has been met. And I love that. I feel like I'm actually channeling Disney vibes right now, and I'm not gonna lie, that feels pretty amazing. Ellie, are there any birthmarks, freckles, beauty marks, anything that you want me to be aware of? Manik Mammy! Hi there! Welcome to my stream. Ellie girl says, not on the front side, lol. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna work with, like, a little bit of sass. Ooh, what kind of lips, real quick? Are they, like, nice lips, or her back is effed up with scars on scars on scars? Oh my goodness. Well, holy smokes. Alright, well, I'm glad I'm sticking to this side then. That'd be a whole thing to deal with. But yeah, do you want her to have, like, you know, thin lips, like masculine versus feminine? Are they like pouty lips? What are you feeling? She has nice lips. Yes, those are my favorite kind. I feel pretty good about that so far. I definitely need to finish this braid, which is most likely going to be the death of me, but that's fine. I need to learn to draw braids, you guys. I'll be honest. Like, I know there's a pattern to them, and it's just... One day I'm gonna actually sit myself down and have no excuse but to learn them. I'm gonna give her some loose hairs. Because, you know, she runs around, she does stuff. She's adventurous, just by the looks of her, and I like it. Nice job on the face. Thank you. Give her a bit of a sassy smirk. How does this look to you, my girl? Boop, boop. There we go. She has a small, delicate nose, and the smile works. Okay, so let me adjust her nose just slightly then. I've got some braid references somewhere. If you want them, just hit me up if you want me to search for them, says Midnight's Bloom. Midnight, bless you. Because, like, I know how braids look and stuff, but as far as simplifying them for cartoons, I kind of want to stop taking the cheat route like they do in Kids Next Door, where it's just, like, circles on top of circles kind of thing. Which I know, actually, in real life, as I learned, is a type of hairstyle, but it is not braiding. So I have been misled many eons. Why am I thinking of the line, like, I'm Javert? For some reason that's just, like, in my head right now, and I don't know why. Ellie, anything to change before I start doing the line art? Ellie says, looks great. Awesome. I shall continue. You guys, as I was editing my live stream earlier of when I was drawing the commission for Aaron Guest, my good Hollywood actor friend. By the way, Ellie, he actually worked with us at Warner Brothers before he got his big break, and it was pretty great. But in that stream, I remember at one point I was talking about Cats Don't Dance, how that was one of my childhood films, and I loved it. There's a whole explanation I have on it. But I was listening to that segment of it, and immediately I just could not help but start singing it, because I was like, I mean, why not? It is a great soundtrack. I just reminded myself that it was a great soundtrack. I loved it. A lot of fun. Looks great. I love it so far. Yay! Beansy Dad is back. What's up, dude? You didn't miss too much, I hope. I mean, I'm just, still drawing. You know what's really crazy, you guys? I'm not gonna lie. So I said just a little earlier that I was really channeling my inner Disney vibe with this whole thing. But I'll be honest. I feel like I don't really know how to draw the Disney style. That probably sounds crazy, I'm sure. But I swear to you, I actually do not know how close I am to the Disney style. I can't tell just by looking at this. I'll try to do some comparisons later, but the Disney style has been one that I honestly always felt like I could just never grasp. Very strange. But I've been trying to study more with Don Bluth because I swear, even though I haven't really done any of the homework for a while, aside from that, I do actually pay attention to the art style that he worked in and everything, so I think that is helping a little bit. I know I can get this. I know the pattern of a braid. I know it. I love Sawyer's one outfit with the big red pants and beige top. I think she wore it during the Animal Jam song, says Donut Cakes. Totally! Midnight's Bloom says, this totally looks like the Disney style to me. Reminds me of Tinkerbell. Aw, yay! Thank you! I'm so glad. I feel like this is kind of a low-key Pixie Hollow style, but also a little bit of classic Disney mixed with Moana. I don't know why, but she's giving me a Moana vibe with this face for some reason, and I kind of love it. Even though I know Ellie is not, Samoan or anything, or Polynesian, but, I still really like it. I know that's a little hard to see, but I swear I did draw it right there. You saw it. Her. She's got, breastplate armor, because what awesome lady fighter doesn't? I gotta protect the girls. And I say that lovingly because I genuinely have once had an issue where someone, if any lady out there has ever had their breast punched, either accidentally or if it was elbowed or something like that, oh my gosh. Oh, it hurts. But not only that, I also found that apparently if you are punched in the boob, if it's a significant blunt force, it can stunt the growth of that breast for up to 10 days or something nuts. And I was like, oh my god, no. Save the girls. So I kind of laughed about that, but at the same time I was like, no, that's a very serious thing. You know how guys can complain about getting hit in the balls and whatnot, but I'm like, yo, getting hit in the boobs really hurts too. Just saying. So she's got some dinged up armor, but that's okay because again, she's adventurous. She's been around. Christina says titty bop. I feel that. No lie, I really miss my cousins right now. And if any of my cousins are watching this by the time that it's released on YouTube, hello, miss you, love you, tell Grandma I say hi. Beansy Dad asks, what's your favorite Danny Phantom episode? Oh, without even a hesitation, it's Splitting Images in episode 5 in season 1. There's no competition there. Deadlands Queen, I watched while drawing turtles. Dead, you sent me that little video clip earlier. The point where I was saying, I know I'm tired when I'm thinking of Jimmy Neutron. Oh, I love your little clay turtle. It makes me so happy. I bet my cousin Maria would absolutely love that. She, by the way, does have an Instagram account, and she is a very shy artist, just kind of making stuff as she pleases. But she doesn't quite have the confidence to just, be super out there as an artist. So if you would like to see what my cousin Maria does, and maybe want to give her some love, I highly recommend you do so. She is Shy Turtle. So just look up Shy Turtle, and you will see a little artist account, and that will be my cousin. So give her some love. Tell her I sent you. If she's mad at me for it, that's fine. I'll take the brunt of it. But I think you guys will like her stuff. I think she likes anime stuff, which I personally am not the biggest fan of. Cough, cough, I say that, and I'm a huge fan of Ruby from Rooster Teeth. But, again, technically, on paper, that's not an anime because it's Western-based. But I don't care. It's anime-styled. Might be the only thing I like. But, yeah, go show my cousin Maria some love. She's awesome. And Deadlands Queen says, my turtle's name is Hubert. Hubert! With the face he has! The face you give that turtle. Oh, that was the cutest of turtles. You were using your time wisely today, and I'm so proud of you. And Ellie says, OMG, I'm in love. Yay! I'm happy that you like it so far. I'm doing the best I can because I love you. And also, you did describe me a really good character. Funny enough, I was thinking recently on the Discord channel with our Danny Phantom group, we were in the crossed over chat, and kind of on the fly, I mentioned how I really want there to be a crossover between Disney and DreamWorks, in the sense that we should absolutely have an adventure where Moana and her people find Hiccup's island from How to Train Your Dragon, and they become best friends because one takes to the air, one takes to the sea, but they both take to the land. That kind of thing. And I was literally making it up on the fly. Like, if for you guys who either were not in the chat or were there in the chat, you may have thought that I had all of that pre-planned. None of that was pre-planned. I literally just had the idea in my head for a long time and was like, I really just want to write this down. So I finally did, and the peeps who were listening on that night and were encouraging me, like, they were so cute. I had one or two of them was sitting there constantly going, at Disney, please hire Nat immediately. I'm just like, I know, I'm kind of scared to work for Disney because I've heard from a friend recently who I was working with, and he was like, you know the nickname for working at Disney, right? And I was like, what is it? It's probably not good. And he goes, they call it Mauschwitz. And I just kind of stopped. I was like, oh, well, rip the dream, I guess. So, yeah, I'm not particularly, I'm not a fan of working for Disney. I've heard good things from people too, but yeah, that kind of put it in perspective. But yeah, absolutely, there should be a Moana How to Train Your Dragon crossover, and I was describing it going, okay, but right at the end when you think it's over, it's actually like a whole series set in motion, because like you thought it was just like a 1.5 hour special, right? Oh no. At the very end, like, Toothless comes up from the beach, like, all proud and happy with, like, this giant fish, but it's actually one of Ariel's sisters. And then it's like, oh no! So then they realize, like, Hiccup's sitting there going, Toothless, what is that? It's like, it's a mermaid. And the whole time Moana's sitting there like, you didn't know mermaids are real? And she's like, what? So they spend this time, like, healing her because Toothless leaves a few bite marks in her tail, and they offer to heal her up. They get to talking. Arella mentions that since Moana loves the ocean, there's a group underwater that she would really like to meet. Cough, cough, Atlantis. And in the meantime, she's reminded of these fairy friends through this guy Peter Pan that they know, because he likes to talk to the mermaids, aka her and her sisters, because, he's a giant flirt. And she name drops the Tinker Talent Pixies in Pixie Hollow. It was a whole thing. Like, I just went full throttle with this. It was a great, fun, it was a great night. Oh, what a great night it was. I think it was Saturday. And Donut Cake says, Maui would milk the situation for all it's worth and brag constantly of his escapades to the Vikings. Oh, 100%. And also, the moment he turns into fish version Maui, Toothless would, like, go chasing after him. And then he'd turn back into a shark, and Toothless would be like, nope. No, oh my gosh, the chat scrolled up so fast. Midnight's Bloom said, agreed, Dead's turtle is super cute. Deadlands Queen says, no regrets, my class already knew I'm obsessed with ducks, and now they'll know my turtle praise. Dead, I love you. You're too good. Okay, Ellie, real quick, anything else you want me to do before I go rambling on, and then I feel pretty good about this. Oh, you said you wanted it colored. Duh, what am I doing? By the way, in case you guys are curious, I only asked for 40 for this commission, and Ellie was kind enough to tip me an extra $5, so I wound up with $45 in my PayPal, and that was the sweetest thing on the planet. Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate that so much. Raven feather in her hair. Ooh, I like that idea. Let's see, following the line of action would be like, which way should the raven feather be facing in order for this to be an effective use of the line of action? Because I know for a fact this way, because otherwise Dawn is gonna look at me and go, you didn't use the line of action, I taught you this lesson, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. Also, can I just low-key say I love raven feathers? I used to keep them in my room all the time as a kid, because I thought they were super pretty. There's a crying child outside and I can hear them and they need to stop. Not that I hate children, but like, I just don't like them when they're crying. And the worst part is I'm not even a mom, but I can tell what the difference is between a crying child who is crying because they're actually hurt or upset versus they're just throwing a tantrum. I hate that I know the difference. Why do I know the difference? What happened to me? Beansy Dad says, I'm drawing and listening to your live stream at the same time. Dude! That's awesome! I'm so glad that I can inspire you to draw, man. That makes me happy. Ellie Girl says, there was a screaming toddler in the lobby the other day. It was annoying. Oh, I do not miss that. I feel that. Midnight's Bloom said, oof, tantrum crying is the worst. Agreed. Tantrum crying needs to, like, not exist. Please shut up. No one cares. Like, not even your parents care. I do find it really funny, though, when I see parents who do the same stuff that my parents did to me when we were kids and we threw tantrums. Like, nothing makes me laugh more than seeing a parent going like, okay, you know what? If you're gonna keep crying, I'm just gonna walk away. Bye. And they just, like, casually start to walk away, but they're obviously gonna still be within earshot of their child. They're not gonna just leave them like that, but it's so funny because I sit there and I'm just like, oh, I feel that. I feel that in my heart. I remember those days when I was that kid. Bless you for being a good parent and showing them that they're not going to get their way that way. I'm like, oh, thank you. I want to listen to music so badly right now, but I know that if I do, I'm probably going to get taken down, and I don't want that right now. If I remember anything from my extensive fine arts training, it's that there's always a bit of a cast shadow and a reflective light. So I need to keep that in mind, which is damn near impossible right now, but that's fine. I'm going to do the best I can. I forgot that an hour was up. All right, anyway, back to drawing. Also, I'm terribly sorry for my... I forgot to mention this like 600 years ago, but to anyone who wonders how to correctly hold a pencil when drawing, first of all, this is a mechanical pencil, not a traditional pencil, so this is not the best example. Please do not draw like you're writing, because I know that that's the habit that we all grew up with. I grew up with myself, as you can see, but if you do fine arts classes, if you do like, you know, figure drawing, or you work with charcoals, paints, pens, like nice graphic pencils and stuff like that, for those of you who have not taken fine arts classes, they will tell you, do not hold your pencil like this, or, you know, like this, or however you hold it. You want to hold it like this, so that you can draw freely with the entire arm, as opposed to just in your wrist, which will give you arthritis by the time you're 40. Helpful tips. And now back to it. I feel kind of bad. My laptop's just like super bored, and I'm just drawing, not editing the thing I was editing in Premiere. Whoops. But don't worry, I'll get back to that eventually, right after I finish this. Alright, I think that about does it for her armor and whatnot, which is awesome. I'm gonna make her... Is it okay if I make her bow black? Bob Delago joined us! What's up, dude? I feel like I actually did really well and powered through this. I'm going to translate her bow as black. I think that's going to be okay, because it's going to counterbalance the colors of her outfit. But yeah, like I said, kiddies, in fine arts classes, hold your pencils like this, draw with the entire arm. Me with my mechanical pencils, because they don't work like that, I have to draw like this. And I really should think about that, but I'm a gross human. Dead says, how dare you be human? Stop. I love you. Alright, Ellie, let's see. You said auburn hair, silver eyes. Armor is between grays and blacks, which I think I have accomplished. What about the rest of her clothes? How do you feel about colors of her arrows, color of her lips? Do you want her to be a little bit more tan, or should I just keep it with my regular peach? Do you want like foresty colors? If so, what kind of palette? I'm gonna start coloring what I do know. Dead is a fan of charcoal. Oh man, Deadlands Queen, I gotta show you some of my charcoal drawings at some point. I do still have a bunch from class. You know what? I'm gonna look up what auburn hair looks like because I just want to make sure I remember correctly. I feel like I know, but I'm not gonna say I know until I know. Okay, so I was right. It's kind of like a nice reddish brown sort of feel. That's kind of sexy. Foresty colors. She has somewhat tan, pink lips. Okay, I like the idea of foresty colors. Are you thinking like greens and browns, maybe like a hint of orangey? Or are you feeling more like red fall colors? Because I can go with either. She's really giving me these fairy fawn vibes from Pixie Hollow. I love it. You have some freedom with it, she says. Excellent. I will do just that. Ah, the magic of colored pencils. How I love. Ow. Stop. A little bit of a, yeah. I like this red. This is a nice, it's mahogany. I think that's a good color. I'm gonna use that lightly here and there. Illumination Artistry has joined us. Woo! Hey girl, what's up? Missed you. I'm glad you made it. I feel like I powered through this real fast. I'm getting better at this. Annie says, oof, sorry I'm late in doing homework. Beansy Dad says, BRB, I'm posting my new drawing. Dude, sweet. Leave me a link. I want to see it. Maybe I messed up a little on this hand, but you know what? I don't care. Art is knowing which mistakes to keep. And this is one mistake I am happy to keep. Shout out to anybody who knows what music I was just singing. Illumination Artistry says, sobs, my notifications got swamped with stuff today. I didn't see the stream. This looks great. It's okay, Annie, I understand. Honestly, I kind of started late, so you didn't miss as much as you think you may have. So don't worry. So how many of you guys saw the blood moon last night? Annie said, it was too cloudy here to see the blood moon, but my grandma got some pics, so thank goodness. Aw, man, I'm sorry. I was very lucky. I was able to go outside and take a look at it right when it was like in the middle of the moon blood part, which I was like, wow! Super duper cool. So I am so sorry you didn't get to see it for yourself, but I'm glad that you got some pictures. I also tried to take some pictures, and let me tell you, yeah, iPhone not capable. So, thankfully, there are people with actual high-quality cameras in the world. Sadly, I'm not one of them, but there are definitely people out there who have captured it, and I am so thankful for them. I'm not even holding this the right way. This is harder. Rip the dream, you guys. Almost drew right over these. Whoops, that would have been embarrassing. Annie says, that's cool as heck. Thanks, dude. Dylan's Queen says, it's midnight, so there is a chance of me passing out while you stream. Thumbs up. Dude, dead? Don't die, but I love you. Thank you for staying up for me. That is super nice of you. I don't use my jade green colored pencil very often. I like it. And Beansy Dad says, back with a new profile picture. Dang! Proud of you. And then last but not least, I think I'm going to give her a splash of yellow for the... She looks a little yellow. I know, unfortunately, I think that's the lighting. Yeah, I think my camera... Nope. Alright. No, my camera's kind of messing it up. It doesn't look as yellow on the page, I promise you. Yeah, and you'll see it for yourself. If it is a little too yellow when I show it to you in person, Ellie, I will go ahead and I'll bring my tan colored pencil so I can give her a little more color. But I promise you she's not actually that yellow. She looks amazing though. Yay! I am so glad you like it. Yay! Last but not least, the arrow. Whoa! Come on now. The arrows, I want to put like a nice little goldenrod or something. Just give it a little color. What is her name? Does she have one, or is she just this? Beansy Dad says, it turns out to be good like all of your art does. Aww, Beansy Dad. Heart, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get better. This was a really good challenge, and I'm really glad that Ellie commissioned me tonight. Nessa. Ooh, I like that. And just like that, done. Elle says, so I need to tell you something about this piece. Ooh, do tell. Ellie says I'm planning on getting this as my next tattoo. Ah! Eee! Yay! Well then I'm super glad I challenged myself and did a really good job. Yay! Ah, alright, give me this. A little higher contrast. Must heighten contrast. There. That makes me feel better. Christina says, time for bed. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I love you. Bing. You have good sleeps. Ellie says she's going to get a tattoo of it right on her forearm. Ah! Eee! Sorry for all the shaking. It is so incredible. I can't believe it. You are amazing. Ellie! I love you. You are the best. Dude, I'm so glad that we got to work together. Oh, so for you guys who don't know Elle Girl, aka Ellie, she was the new Starbucks barista at Warner Brothers literally 2 weeks before I left. Like, I was in my last 2 weeks, I think. And so I kind of very obviously groomed her to be my substitute replacement. And she has amazing energy. She is such a creative person. She wants, my God, help me. Ellie, I believe you wanted to be a screenwriter, or no, or editor. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'm nervous. But I do know that you're super duper talented. She's super amazing. You guys all should just check her out. She's great. And she is my prodigy at Warner Brothers. So if you ever go and get a tour at Warner Brothers now, you will see her, and she is darn amazing. So we were like instant nerd friends from like the moment we met. It was great. A+. Oh, she says her name is short for necessary. It's part of her backstory for D&D. Dang, that's actually cool. I would not have guessed that. But now I'm glad I know. I feel like I didn't color something in. You know what? I didn't. It's this part. That's why. I'm going to make it black. Black fur. Nice contrast, and it kind of wraps up the piece. Nice. All right, well, I believe that is it for the night. I am super, super happy. Annie, you're so cute. You're like, see ya. You're adorable. I love you. I think for real that wraps it up for me tonight. Have a good night. I love you all. Stay nerdy.